뉴스로 영어 완전 정복입니다. Large fire in Checheon Sports Center kills at least 29. A fire broke out at commercial building on Thursday in Checheon, 충청북도 province, some 160 kilometers southeast of Seoul, leaving at least 29 people dead and dozens more injured. According to the local fire department, the blaze started at around 3:53 p.m. local time. The cause of the fire is still unknown, but authorities say it is likely to have started from the first floor of the 8-story building. Again, a fire broke out, a fire broke out at a commercial building on Thursday. In Checheon, in Checheon, 충청북도 province, some 160 kilometers southeast of Seoul, leaving at least 29 people dead, leaving at least 29 people dead, and dozens more injured, and dozens more injured. According to the local fire department, the blaze started at around 3:53 p.m. Around 3:50 p.m. local time. Around 3:53 p.m. local time. 3:53 p.m. local time. The cause of the fire is still unknown. The cause of the fire is still unknown, but authorities say it is likely to have started from the first floor of the 8-story building. Korean, we are still looking into the cause of the fire. We are still looking into the cause of the fire. We are still looking into the cause of the fire. We are still looking into the cause of fire. But we believe that the fire started on the first level. The fire started on the first level of the building's parking lot. The smoke is likely to have risen to the upper floors afterwards. 20 people were reported to have died. 20 people were reported to have died in a public sauna facility located on the second floor. 20 people were reported to have died in a public sauna facility located on the second floor. But details on the remaining deaths have not been identified yet. Have not been identified yet. But the details on the remaining deaths have not been identified yet. The injured were moved to nearby hospitals. The injured were moved nearby hospitals. The injured were moved to nearby hospitals, but according to officials, none of them seems to have suffered life-threatening injuries. None of them seems to have suffered life-threatening injuries. The injured were moved to the nearby hospitals. President Moon Jae-in immediately ordered the Ministry of the Public Administration and Security to put maximum efforts into putting out the fire and preventing further casualties. The Prime Minister's office and other government agencies are reportedly also working hard to contain the situation. Around 50 ambulances, 2 helicopters, 49 fire engines and trucks, and 60 firefighters were deployed to the site to contain the fire and carry out rescue missions. Authorities say that the death toll is likely to increase as the rescue work continues. The Prime Minister's office, and other government agencies are reportedly also working hard to contain the situation. Around 50 ambulances, 2 helicopters, 49 fire engines and trucks, and 60 firefighters were deployed to the site to contain the fire and carry out rescue missions. Authorities say that the death toll is likely to increase as the rescue work continues. Thank you. 감사합니다. A fire broke out at a commercial building. A fire broke out at a commercial building. A fire broke out at a commercial building on Thursday in Jecheon, Chungcheongbuk-do province. Some 160 kilometers southeast of Seoul. Leaving at least 29 people dead and dozens more injured. leaving at least 29 people dead, 29 people dead, 29 people dead, and dozens more injured. Dozens more injured. Dozens more injured. According to the local fire department, 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 the blaze started at around 3:53 p.m. local time. The cause of the fire is still unknown. The cause of the fire is still unknown. The cause of the fire is still unknown. But authorities say it is likely to have started from the first floor of the 8-story building. But authorities say it is likely to have started from the first floor of the 8-story building. Thank you. 감사합니다. Keep up the good work.